All praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Ha Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth of Shalom, to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom. Alright, this is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Alright, so the love of money, love meaning to obey, because you got to remember the craving for money comes from Satan, the tempter. Matthew 4, verse, I'll start at 3. It says, and when the tempter came to him, the tempter is the spirit angel, the angel, Satan, alright, to him, which is Yahushai, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. So he tempted him to break the fast and to eat. So hunger comes by Satan tempting you. Let me jump down to verse 5. It says, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple and saith unto him, if thou be the son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against the stone. Which he was tempting him to tempt the Lord, which Yahushai answered him, as it is written, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Yahweh thy power. Alright, when he corrected him, the first temptation, when he tempted him to turn the stone into bread, Yahushua said in verse 4, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh, which the word of Yahweh is the Holy Scriptures. Verse 8, again the devil taketh them up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So he pretty much said that he'd make him a rich man, alright, if he would worship Satan. And this is who rules the world today, using the physical counterpart, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Alright, they are the devil the Bible speaks of, and they worship Satan. In verse 10, Yahushai answers, and then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, which Satan is an actual angel, for it is written, thou shalt worship Yahweh thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. Alright? So Satan will tempt you, and he has Esau in the flesh controlling the world. That's why in Job 9:24 it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, which is the iconoclasm that took place in the Renaissance when they covered up the images of the Dark Age. If not, where and who is he? Alright? So the wicked is the so-called white man, and they're doing the will of Satan. Which Satan, he wants to tempt us to do abominations. Alright? He's set up. That's why his name is Satan. Shatan. Shah goes back to teeth. Ta to mark. Nan, which is seed. So he's the mark, the weak. Alright? Make sure that the weak and wicked do not enter into the kingdom of heaven of the nation of Israel. Alright? And he does this by getting you to sell out. By getting you to sell out for the love of money. Because with money, you could buy bread. With money, you could, do things that you couldn't do normally without money. Like tempting the Lord. A lot of these people get money and they want to go skydiving. They want to go do things that are what they call adventurous. Alright, are dangerous. Because they're bored. Alright? So, you gotta cut that desire of money out of your life. Alright? Be grateful to have food and clothing and shelter. And be grateful to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Alright? Because anything else, the temptation is coming by Satan. Alright? That's why it says to test the spirits, whether they be of the Lord or not. It says in Matthew 6, and it's Yahushua that says it. Verse 19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. So there's nothing wrong having a little extra, like say you got a little extra stash or whatever, but that ain't gonna save you. And when he's saying, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where what does moths eat? Clothes. Alright, so clothes don't make the man. Because you got a $100 or $1,000 pair of shoes don't make you a better man for wearing $1,000 pair of shoes, or buying $1 pair of shoes. Being frugal don't make you a better man. Alright? What makes us right in the Lord's eyes is doing His will. Alright? It says, and rust does corrupt. And what does rust corrupt? It corrupts metal, like cars. A lot of they get money, and the first thing they want to buy is clothes, which moth eat, nice cars, deck them out and shit, which all of that's going to do is decay. And where thieves break through and steal, which you might deck your house out, get a big ass TV, have all kinds of things, even a woman. And some man could come in and steal all that from under you. Working with Satan. Alright? Just like the story of Job. And what was Job's greatest asset was his integrity. Alright? All the wealth didn't matter. The Lord gave it back to him. He gave him double the wealth. Alright? But he never lost his integrity. That's what you want to be like. Like Job. You can lose it all, and you won't lose your integrity. Alright? You don't want to love money. You don't want to love the things money could buy you. You want to love Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And love is the act of obedience. It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So, wherever your mind is, alright, that's what you treasure. That's why even women could take a man out of the truth, because all he's thinking about is a woman. All he wants to be with is with his woman. Just like money. Some they just want to make money. All they want to do is work and make money. You know? And that's not right. That's out of order. Our profession is to prophesy. Is to be prophets, teachers, and ministers of the gospel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Alright, what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has said, you know, seek the kingdom, and let me get it, it's in this verse, this chapter. It says, I'm going to read 32 first, but the point that I was making is in 33. It's red letters of the Messiah's teaching. For after all these things do Gentiles seek. So the heathen think of their hunger, think about their clothing, think about all this shit that really don't matter. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. He's the one that gave you the need. So he'll fulfill that need. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which pertains to the men of Israel that have faith, and his righteousness, which is to do his will, and all these things shall be added unto you. And he'll take care of you. I could testify to it. You know, I ain't gonna go deep into it, but the Lord's given me everything I've ever needed, including a woman. You know, and he even gave me a woman that was a virgin, and I don't put her on a pedestal. You know, the Lord taught us how to deal with women through his word. You put Yahushai first, all right, because through Yahushai you have access to the Father, and the Father gives eternal life. Not a woman, not money, all right, not a gun. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is to be our first love, and them that are in the same path as Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's why you're supposed to give double honors to the apostles and elders, which been in this path, been in this walk of faith for many, many years. All right, they've lost houses, they've lost wives, they've lost children for this truth's sake, but they're going to be rewarded with much more, including what they lost, but 100 times that. All right. It says in verse 34, Yahushua says, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. And that's what you should focus on, is on the day. You know, get yourself a routine. If you need money, get yourself a trade, a job that you could learn how to do and be good at it. Become good at it through practice. All right? And you'll be able to make money and not have to sell out for money, because you'll have a trade. Some brothers are electricians, they do construction, right? And even when they lose a job, they're able to pick it up because they got a trade. All right, even driving is a trade. Like the Apostle Tahar, myself, you know, you could do gig work where you're doing like Uber or food delivery, or now they got the grocery delivery. All these things are trades, all right? And that's all you do, is you get into a trade and you do that trade and you become good at it, and you always have an income. And you should, when you get a few dollars, you know, buy some silver, if possible gold, but silver is fine, You know, that's how you hold your wealth. All right? Because gold and silver is real money. And also copper. When you go back into the ancient world, they use copper as well. All right? And so that's how you preserve that money, because the dollar is not real money, and it loses its value. So say you get $1 million, $100,000, and you put that in your closet or put it under your bed. Well, before you know it, that 100,000 or $1 million could go down to nothing, or even much more less than what it was worth when you got it in the first place. That's why you want to not be holding big, large sums of dollar bills, all right? Because really it's worthless paper, all right? And just focus on doing the work for the Lord, you know? Praising Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, serving Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and taking care of the brother's needs by learning and teaching, all right? Because the whole point of this profession is to edify. And you do it with charity. Because without charity, it's all in vain. Even if you were to sacrifice yourself, all right, if you ain't doing it for the right reasons, it's all in vain. So, focus on the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and everything else will be added to you. All praises and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Shem Ha-Ruka Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth and Shalom, to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom and Abba B'Bom.